What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 6 of our Madden 25 New England Patriots franchise mode here on the channel. Drake May won himself AFC Offensive Player of the Week coming off of last week's 5-touchdown performance against the 49ers. This week we are taking on the Miami Dolphins here. That's also a pretty good week besides just playing the Dolphins, but we'll get into that in a moment. Take a look here at the Dolphins lineup. You got Tua, he is still their quarterback. He hasn't broken his face yet. They got Archain, Mostert. They got a fullback for some reason on the roster. They got Tyreek. They got Jalen. They got Braxton Berrios, Malik Washington. They got Tannehill at wide receiver 6, which is funny. Jonnu Smith. They have Armstead at left tackle. Glowinski at guard. They got Aaron Brewer at center. Lester Cotton at right guard. And they have Austin Jackson at right tackle. Left end, they have Zach. They also have the old man Calais Campbell in year 17. They got Sheldon Rankins in the middle with Taven Bryan. They got Jalen Phillips on the outside. In the middle, you got David Long and Anthony Walker. Both of them are juniors. Chop Robinson's on the outside as well. Let's have Emmanuel Agba, Jalen Ramsey, Kendall Fuller, Kader Konu, Storm Duck, Javon Holland, and Jordan Poyer are in the secondary. They got Jason Sanders at kicker and Jake Bailey punting the ball. Lots of injuries here. They got OBJ out for a week. They got Brown. They got Bradley Chubb out. They got Craycroft out. Let's see. They got Cameron Goods out. Oh boy, their entire roster, it seems like, is out in some position right there, which is absolutely wild. Isaiah Wynn's out right there with a quad tear. Oh boy, just depth. Seems like some starting caliber players here. I understand now why they have Tannehill starting at receiver 6. But take a look here. We are missing 2 players off of the IR right here. We're missing Cole Strange and Christian Barmore. The reinforcements have arrived. Definitely at positions of need too. You know, that offensive line is atrocious. The defensive line is battered to all hell. And we just need some semblance of star talent on either of them. And hopefully this is like the little bit of grace we need. Now taking on them defensively. It's short passes right now. We don't really have the receiving talent to be going along to airing things out after a fun week of practice. Let's take a look how things have turned out here. Making sure that no one is injured. Honestly, would be the main part here. Can't deal with any injuries on this team. This team is injured enough as it is. So hopefully we can kind of keep everything together, keep everything under wraps here, not have to worry about figuring out issues that we don't really need to deal with right now. Take a look at our offense. Defense was good. Offensively, hopefully they're good as well. It's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on, just how healthy this team actually is and how healthy this team actually can be. But scrolling through here, seems like offensively we are good as well. So that's a plus right there. You know, having a healthy defense, healthy offense, and getting back, you know, our starting right guard and our starting D tackle. But take a look here. Drake May, 629 yards on 2 starts this season. He's got 5 touchdowns and 1 pick on the year. Tua Tagovailoa, he's their starting QB. You know, he has his own health concerns here that, you know, hasn't really popped up yet in Madden since we started before he got knocked out with his grade 12 concussion. But the Dolphins here, they are technically held together by Tua Tagovailoa's spinal cord. That is the only thing keeping them relevant here in Madden 25. But once he kind of falls apart, I feel he's going to fall apart real bad. But Drake May leading out the Patriots here. We are on the road here down in Miami. You got to think, we're up here in New England. This is New England Stadium? I don't know the stadiums. I'm really bad with some of these stadiums, especially in the AFC. Yeah, we're in Gillette right now. I was super wrong. I said we're down Miami. We are actually up in New England. We're at Gillette Stadium here. Tua's getting the opening drive here. 5 touchdowns, 2 picks on 1,000 yards on the season. Not too bad. Not really sure what that black box was. It kind of blocked off all of his stats. Guess don't really what you're looking at those. But a handoff there, start this underway, and that's a first down. They're down at the 41-yard line. The Dolphins are moving their way down the field. So Tua here. That one's underneath again, and that's going to be Barrios with the catch and run. That's going to be a little first down at the Patriots' 45-yard line. And you got to think, during the Tom Brady era, the Miami Dolphins was just like, it was just 2 guaranteed wins for the Patriots every season. And then Tom Brady kind of left, things kind of changed. They put Rob Gronkowski at safety, and the tides kind of turned. But they do get on the board here first with an Alec Ingold touchdown. A fullback dive. Out comes Drake May, and there you go, Hunter Henry. You gotta think off of last episode, he did break the Patriots' single game receiving record. So good for Hunter Henry right there, just absolutely getting it done. But here you go again, another big catch on the run. Henry down at the 1-yard line. So Hunter Henry just doesn't have quite the steam to get in the end zone there. That's going to be a hand off to Stevenson, and there you go. He is into the end zone there. There you go. Like to see that right there. Like to see, just tying this game up at 7 apiece. Here you go, into the second quarter. That's a little check down pass right there from Tua. Neither team is really looking to air out this offense, which is strange because you got to think with Miami, you got Tyreek, you got Jalen, 2 of the fastest receivers in the league, and you're not going to really try to air that out more. I don't know. Big run right there for Miami. They're sending out Tyreek out wide. And then Tua just gets sacked right there. Christian Barmore has entered the chat. There you go. On 3rd down, a big Christian Barmore sack. The field goal was missed there by Jason Sanders. I love to see that one right there. And I think New England's going to get okay field position right there. Going from the 39-yard line. But, not allowing Miami to score could be key later on in this game. That one instantly picked off. Never mind. I'm full of it. Never mind. Psych. LOL. JK. Tua now from the 50. He checks that one down to Barrios. Barrios just doesn't get tackled there. Bouncing off tackles. Can't tackle Braxton Barrios for some reason. He's the next coming of Julian Edelman or something. Now here you go. Tua. That one's picked off. All right. Duggar with the interception. He's down at the 3-yard line. So Kyle Duggar with the pick. So nothing really winds up changed there. Just trading interceptions there. Hand off to Stevenson. That's a first down. You got Gibson in the backfield now. He's going out wide. May, there you go. He's going to feed that one in number 2 right there. Fuller with the tackle. Now 2nd and 10. Here we go. May underneath. That's going to be Hunter Renfrow. And Renfrow down over that 50 into the 49-yard line onto the Dolphins side of the field. And here we go. Drake May steps up in pocket. Hunter Henry just outruns the defense. You got less than a minute here in the second quarter. So hopefully New England can get some points on the board. 44 seconds left here. 3rd and 10. We are up for a long field goal. But an underneath pass right there to Hunter Henry. That's going to be down at the 21-yard line. Take a timeout. Now on the 1-yard line, we have a timeout left here. Check that one out wide to Gibson, and he's in the end zone there for the touchdown. Good old Antonio Gibson. Little running back wheel route right there. Sets him up for a wide open touchdown onto the 1-yard line. Now coming into the second half here, the Patriots are going to be getting the ball first, since Tua did start this game off with that opening drive. So hopefully we can get things done here. Take advantage of, scoring the late touchdown in the second and then getting the ball right back here in the third. It could definitely be some motivation right here for this New England offense. And the defense, just a nice little tone setter right there, Just kind of set the tone, show them, hey, New England's got some stones right here. You don't want to be messing with New England, especially at Gillette. All right, so you got 6:15 left here in the third. And Hunter Henry's getting the ball. He's getting his work in. Hunter's got 10 catches for a $134. He's averaging about 13 yards a catch. Not too bad there for Hunter Henry. Now here we go. Drake May rolling out wide. Drake May is going to step up, and May Takes a couple Dolphins right there, but they take him down at the 9. He gets the first down. City South comes up with an injury. Oh boy. Now here we go. Getting a little underneath pass right there. That's going to be Hunter Renfrow. And Hunter Renfrow gets things done here. There you go, Hunter. It's what you like to see for the young fella. Number 89 right there for the New England Patriots. Now here we go. Miami getting the ball here. First time in the second half. About 4 minutes left. Barmore almost gets a sack right there. But the pressure on Tua forces that incomplete pass. Just throws that one out of bounds. Drake May can put this one out of reach here. That is going to be to KJ Osborne right there down at the 32-yard line. Drake May, 225, 2 touchdowns. He does have that pick on the game, which isn't the best. But if he can get another touchdown or so, it wouldn't be, it would be an okay stat line. Renfrow takes us down into the red zone here. He's tackled down at the 12-yard line here. Now, New England trying to make this one a 3-score game. Hands this one off to Stevenson, and he's into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the day. Good old touchdown from Ramondre Stevenson. And there you go. That's going to be a 28-7 score now here. 38 seconds left. That's going to be a little play action and a sack there on Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah, it's definitely not what he wanted to see right there. But 28-7, 2nd and 19 now here. Pressure again to Tua. Tua sacked again, this time by Barmore. Third of the game for this New England defense. That's going to run out the clock here in the third quarter. Now, fresh fourth quarter here. 8 minutes flat in this fourth quarter. Tried to go for the screen pass. Overthrew his receiver there. Definitely not a good look. Now here you go. Out comes Drake May in just about the red zone at the 23-yard line. Hunter Henry takes us down to that 9. He's got 13 catches for a $160 on the day. Dude, Hunter Henry is a cheat code right now in Madden 25. And May rolls out that one. Oh, on Drake. I'll get a little better placement on that one on fourth down, but that one's knocked away, thankfully. No interception there. But, you know, Miami getting the ball here at the 2-yard line. You kind of know what they're going to do. Surprisingly, they actually be throwing that one. That one is just busted coverage right there. And, all right, can we get someone to chase him down? No? All right. All right, busted coverage there. Tyreek Hill was on a safety, I want to say. Yeah, definitely not the best man-to-man guy. To cover Tyreek Hill, pass rush non-existent, so Tua just had plenty of time to set that one up. Let Tyreek get some separation. Now, Hunter Henry, again, look at that, making people miss. Does a little shimmy right there. Looking like prime Rob Gronkowski out there, honestly. 3rd and 7, here you go. You got Drake May airing that one out to KJ Osborne. Osborne, he's going to be down at the 14-yard line. 309 yards on the day here for Drake. Come on, handoff to Stevenson. He's got himself a hat trick right there. So that's going to be 35-14 now. We are up by 3 scores and a big sack there on Tua. Come on, Tua, just call it quits. 2nd and 20 now. Here you go. Play action. Tua dropping back. Tua sacked again. 3rd and 27. Come on, Tua. Call it quits. Throw out the flag. You're done here, bud. You are done here. Don't risk an injury. It's 3rd and 27. Don't do it to yourself. A little end around fake. 4th and 34. Tua still trying to go for it. Come on, you're down by 3 touchdowns. That one, okay, never mind. Maybe that's why you're going for it. Braxton Berrios on 23. I don't know who 23 is, but yeah, he's cut. How do we... That's twice now this has happened. A small speedy receiver on just a mix match. I don't know if it's a safety right there or whatnot. But 35-21 is the final score here in this one. Last-minute touchdown on the Braxton Berrios. Just long touchdown from well inside the 5. Or just before the 5, I should say. 26 for 38, 321, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Average 8.4 yards. Stevenson, 66 yards on 14 carries, 3 touchdowns, 14 receptions, $171 there for Hunter Henry. Renfrow had 53, 65 for KJ Osborne. All right, that's not too bad. Touchdown for Antonio Gibson and Hunter Renfrow. Blocking-wise, no sacks allowed. 5 pancakes from City South. He did lead the team in pancakes. All right, total tackles, Jabril Peppers. I'm pretty sure that was who got burnt right there. TFL's Barmore, sacks, 2.5 sacks from Barmore, 1 sack. From a couple other players, half sack there from Anthony Jennings. 1 pick right there for Kyle Duggar, who got burnt on the Berrios play. Sounds about right there. Hate to see that one. Joey Sly did his thing. We had no one punt this game at all. Kick returns, we had one kick return for 22 yards and two punt returns for 14 yards there for Marcus Jones. Not bad, I should say, there for the punt return team or the special teams unit together in general. But next week, going up against the Houston Texans here, they're 4-1, so it's going to be a buzzsaw there for Drake May in his, third career start. But that's it, though. Peace out, rock on, stay super class. I'll catch you on the next episode here.